afternoon and welcome to Tassport Video's coverage of the Northern Tasmanian Junior Football Association's Grand Final Series, and of course today, and this particular video being the Under-16s Grand Final. Peter Holden with you in the commentary box and joined there by Michael Bassett. Michael, very good afternoon to you.
Thank you, Peter.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're in store for a sensational game today. Top place Longford taking on Launceston, and I believe Launceston already has one win against Longford, so that's just a little bit of confidence for them as they go up against the top side.
Yes, the umpires are out here with the two captains, just about to toss the coin. By Longford are just about to go through their banner. Looks like they're tossing again. Launceston won the toss and kicking to the railway in, it looks like, Peter.
Yep, Captain there, the captain of Launceston, and won the toss and will kick towards that famous southern terrace end as we get ready to film the Longford boys coming through the banner. We didn't unfortunately get the Launceston boys because they were in just off to the side of the presentations, which were filming for another game, which made it a bit difficult to view. We do apologise for that, and running through now, of course, Bassett being the captain of the Longford side. And this is the big time, this is the big show, the Under-16s Grand Final, and we were just chatting off camera earlier just to see how the squad goes with quite a few of the players with rep duties during out the season.
Yes, the young Mitchell Thorpe and Sam Chugg and played in the Under-16 Tasmanian side in Adelaide. The young Mitchell Thorpe making an AIS scholarship out of it, played very well. Got a bit dehydrated in one game, but come back and played well. He's a very talented footballer. He'll be one to watch really today. And Sam Chugg in the middle, and he's had beautiful ball skills. He's a boy of Rowley's. He's played one senior game with Longford already this year and showed a lot of form and should have got a couple more games.
Well, the umpire with the football in the centre are just about ready to get underway into this grand final of the Under-16s here at York Park. Still a fair crowd here at the ground, below us, and mainly in the gun stand. Umpire making sure everything is in correct and readiness to get us underway.
We've got Mitchell Thorpe in the ruck with Sam in the Chugg in the middle, and Josh Eustace, I'm sorry, and Carb Lowcock's out there. He's had a good year too. He's a bit quiet, but he's very hard at the ball.
Umpire with the white gets us underway. I'll be Thorpe versus Cadman in the ruck as we start the first term in this Under-16s Grand Final, and the bounce is slightly awkward to say the least. Coming through very quickly to try and pick up the football was McCausland. He lost it. A pack formed around him very quickly, fast pace early, and the umpire calls for a bounce.
Bad bounce to start with, Peter. That was Lucas for Launceston, not McCausland for Longford. They come through pretty hard. There he is again. Lucas again to Cadman.
And goes quickly in towards that half-forward line. Came off Hansen, fighting his way through there.
That's young Caleb Laycock I was just talking about, Peter. Over to Rory McGinn. Rory McGinn to Eustace, up to Bassett. He's been tripped already. Over to back to... that's Andrew McCausland there. Playing in the forward pocket.
Signs mixed around between Longford and Launceston, the two L's. As we wait for the football to come back into play. First point on the board, Longford one behind, Launceston yet to score. 1 minute gone first term. And the ball being delivered short. Nor with the football and decide to play on with a quick hand pass to Hammond. Hammond gets it onto his boot now up towards the half-back flank position. Oh, good mark.
It's Mitchell Thorpe, very good mark at the half-forward flank pass to Sam Chugg. Sam Chugg back to Mitchell Thorpe. Raking left foot, he's let me down though. Over to Josh Eustace, playing the field, gets a left foot kick. Where would the ball bounce? Young Keith Lindsay, the ball beats him out of bounds.
We're about 10 metres away from that behind post, and we're seeing Longford going up towards the northern terrace into the ground. The umpire to throw the football back into play. Contest in the rucks that came out the back door. Might have to give that one to Nor winning the ruck contest. Kick is smothered quickly out of the pack, but they managed to regain control of the football. The Blues and find themselves in towards the centre of the ground. Trying to come for the football there was Ballinger, but it was smothered away from him. Still on ground and still second efforts are in there. Tackle being right there by Grimmer. Playing calls the umpire and the Blues have the ball hatched out. Moved along towards the centre wing position, controlled by Young. And so in fact, Blake. Yeah, that right. Third time round. Go towards the half-forward flank. Came off hands. Unlucky guard couldn't quite control the football. Still in there on slide, maybe too high on Chuck.
That's young Nathan Grimer. That's Nathan's brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, Graham was very unlucky. I thought he copped a little bit high as he got slung to the ground. Thrown back in, 65 metres out. Big punch down happens. McShane goes to pick up the football, still has control, shrugs off a man.
Grimer again, well done Grimer. Grimer just off centre wing, puts the ball back into Cam Guard. Cam Guard just on the centre square, puts the right foot in, hoping for someone up forward, but it was all Launceston. Launceston bring it out to the flank. Cadman gets the ball on the half back line. Players are all manned up. Put into the centre. Big man fires it, comes over the top and takes a beautiful mark. Number 12 is Noor. Noor plays up the half forward line.
Well, it came off hands and it was very icky for the moment, and Blake quickly got possession. Then he got the hand pass out. Looks like Simmons has the football, goes in quickly, manages to find Grimmer. Grimmer gets going on the right foot in towards the centre of the ground. Oh, geez, dropped what he should have taken there for Chug. Was under pressure, got the football back, tackled straight away there by Midson. Umpire calls for a throw, advantage paid. Midson straight down the middle, looking for the sweet spot at 30 out. But a strong mark in defence. It looks like Bassett, I think, got his hands on the football.
That's
might be Nunn, maybe. Oh,
Andrew Maney it was.
Yep.
Maney out to Cam Guard. Cam Guard just off the centre wing. Puts the ball up 3-1 Launceston. Sam Chug comes over and spoils. He's pulled to the ground. The boys are in there fighting hard for the ball. Oh, there was one thrown in there from Cadman.
Well, as I said,
then a bit of push and shove. Umpire comes in the ball up and we have one interchange already.
So they're holding nothing back early. As the umpire throws the football up centre wing in front of the commentary box. Tapped down by Cadman. Has to go in for a second effort. Also in there, McLaughlin. I'll get that right sooner or later, trust me, folks.
Oh, there's in the back by Cadman.
Yeah, well, that's what they're calling for. The umpire says play on. Cadman winning again for another effort, and it was sharked out of there quickly, and the kick away by Midson in towards the forward line. Went towards the breadbasket there of Dudman, who dropped the football. Then went back again, left foot, and it's cut off.
Good mark by Byron Eadie. Eadie's got a ton of place. He plays the ball down the half-back line. Bit of space down here for Fleming. Mitchell Fleming with pace. Pushes up the young Scotty Simmons. Young Keith Lindsay. The ball's kicked away from him. Handball to Noor again. Noor has handballed it back. That's scrambly football at the moment here, Peter.
Oh, indeed it is. It's just absolutely messy here on the outback flank. Came away, and well, now they've got something to raffle on about. Oh, a quick kick away there.
Good pass by.
And it's gone towards the forward line.
Yeah, good pass by young Jake Nunn to Bassett.
Yep, and Bassett has the football now from about 40 metres out when he'll put boot to ball, and close to being directly in front. Surprisingly, 5.5 minutes played, and only the one behind so far. That's to Longford, and they'll be looking to stretch the lead out to 7 points. Bassett comes in from 40. That's a high kick. Does it have the distance? No, it comes off the front. The big hands are down. Will the point be conceded? No, they're going to get a
Bassett
kick.
mark it again. Oh, good mark.
Courageous. Courageous mark.
Gutsy.
Very gutsy, because the situation here, there was 3 people on the ground all ready to jump at the same time. He was running in the opposite direction.
And he made amends on his last effort. He's a nice kicker to football sometimes, but sometimes he really lets you down.
A true full forward in every sense. 35. Oh, that looks good.
He slot that one through for the first of the day. Good bit of play on the half-forward flank from Jake Nunn. Beautiful spear and pass into Bassett. He missed the earlier goal, and then the ball come out, and he took that nice mark and kicked truly again. So it's 1-1-7 to no score at the moment.
6.5 minutes gone in this first quarter. The umpire with the ball back in the centre. And the early lead out to Longford. And at this stage, Launceston just really haven't looked like putting a score on the board. When they've gone forward, they've mucked up. And the umpire with the ball in the centre again.
It's like Mitchell Thorpe against North this time. Will Shark by Keeney. Keeney up to Curry. Curry's got a bit of pace. Can he pick the ball up? No, it's picked up by young Tom Cox. Cox over to Fleming, the speedster. Handballs to Chug. No, the ball gets sharked off. Back to Mitchell Fleming. Fleming's up the outside, up the wing. Oh, there's a kick down the ground. Yes, kick down the ground.
Yeah, he got dealt with after the play.
Paid to Jake Nunn.
Nunn with the football. East Terrace side of the ground. Got going on the right foot. A lovely long kick that goes to position. Came off hands to McGlynn. Play on calls the umpire. It's put in front. Pressure situation here. Can the ball be controlled by Kerwin? Still got it in front of himself. Got a kick. Maybe held off the football there as Lucas. Play on calls the umpire. They're all over the football. Bassett's in there as well. Try to break out with a hand pass. There was Lucas. Lost control of the football. Again, a quick snap, but falling over.
Andrew McCausley tried to kick it off the ground, Peter. But
yeah, the crucial moment. But too many players around him, which probably lost his balance.
Longford's having a lot of the play the last few minutes of the game. But it's still very scrambly football. It's kicked out on the other side. Good mark by Noah. He's having a good game at the moment. He's had a few touches. Noah up the centre, on the centre square. Leave to me, calls Byron Eady, and he's tackled as well. Mitchell Thorpe drives the ball into Bassett. Bassett over the back, but outmarked by the front bloke. Can't see who it was, Peter.
Might have been Hewitt. Caught a quick glimpse. Indeed, it was Hewitt, and he goes in short. Well, Launceston are just trying desperately to get something going out of defence, and they really have had nothing go their way. Hammond with a high kick towards centre half back. Came off hands. The big hand pass coming out there by Thorpe. Ankles the umpire. In there as well as Keeley. Trying to get the football out. Good hip and shoulder laid in there, but the umpire's too high.
Yes. Went for the head with his head down, fair enough.
Yep, Lucas gets on the football, out of wing position, it's nice and long. Oh, good fly by Thorpe, but it's off hands. Quickly McShane has the football, got around the traffic, got on the right foot, quickly in towards the forward line. Which way will the bounce favour? In front of the play there, and McFarlane went to go for the hand pass, didn't quite work out. Coming away with it is Blake.
Too high, come on.
Too high, and a free kick.
Free kick to Hamish Blake in the back line. Miles too high, nearly pulled his head clean off his shoulders. Out here to Josh Eustace, over the back. Drops what he should have had. Oh, he's hit that boy, number 58 in the head, is Walker. Had his head over the ball, plays in the centre half forward. Launceston are loose everywhere here.
Well, the umpire was lucky he didn't get hit then because he had his back to the play. And the ball was coming right for him.
Termine, lined up from just out inside the 50-metre mark. Some of these boys can kick a ball 50 metres too, Peter, when they get onto it.
I think when we saw the under-13s earlier, it was extraordinary. Some of them were kicking 40 to 45 metres for an under-13s.
Lines it up for Launceston's first score. A bit undisciplined play back here by Josh Eustace. Ball's not there. Over the back, through for a point. Mitchell Thorpe tried to mark over the back. Anyway, the ball's been forced through for a point.
Surprisingly, a low scoring. 10.5 minutes gone. First term. Launceston 1 behind. Longford 1-2-8.
Owen Terry just about to put the ball back into play.
Looking for his options. And he's going to go for a short one. And the umpire says he's gone over the line.
Yes, he's pinged him, Peter.
Oh dear, oh me.
Pressure of the final.
It's the one thing about the finals. You're so worried about something else. You just miss the little things. And that was one of them. Well, a ball up in the crucial hot spot. It's a case, will it be a conceded behind, will it be a snap-on goal shot?
We've got Dubman going to ruck against Andrew Moaning. Moaning gets a tap. Ball scrambling in there. Players fall on it. Launceston can't, yes, head out, eye tail. Head eye on Waddington. Longford is starting to play the man a little bit, Peter, I think. Launceston are over the ball, but Longford are trying to hit him from over the top.
Yeah, I guess in the grand final you can kind of lose your composure a little bit, and I think Longford's just lost that for the moment.
Instead of coming in from the side and putting a good bump on him, they're going a bit head-eye.
Waddingham comes in. And the goal umpire says it's good.
Point the difference. 11-minute mark. The first quarter. York Park, it's 128 to 117.
quality of football has been fantastic, but for Longford, they've just got to get a little bit more disciplined. Otherwise, if they keep giving away too many free kicks, it's going to hurt them. And the reason why I got down there in the first place was that too high bump on the half-back flank just a minute before.
Josh Eustace. Thorpe wins a tap to Curry. Curry's had the football. Oh, Byron Eady, centre up back, he was going to play on, but it's gone back now. Kicks the ball up to Mitchell Thorpe. 4 onto 2 here. Young Croswell gets the ball out to Jake Nunn. Jake Nunn just falls short of him. Still out the back is Nunn. Mitchell Thorpe again. Cam Gard gets the ball out. Here's Andrew McCausland. Can he pick it up? He gets the ball forward to Bassett. Bassett scrambles forward, picks it up again, loses it. Oh, good tackle, brings him to ground, keeps the ball into play.
Having to call for a bounce there at about 25 metres out. Forward pocket for Longford, going into North Terrace end of the ground. 13 minutes gone and they lead by a point. Umpire puts the white footy into the ground. The tap down out the back by McCausland. Came out, caught it straight away as Guard. The umpire says you're pinned, holding the ball. He's hot on the whistle. Very hot on the whistle early. And a chance for the Blues to try and go in short. And it works out okay to McShane. McShane now off the half-back flank, the right foot in towards the centre of the ground. Tough contest and a good mark out the back. A good tackle.
Caleb Laycock over to Mitchell Thorpe. Mitchell Thorpe's down the outside wing. The speedsters are at it. Mitchell Thurming and Kelly. Kelly wings the ball over to McShane. McShane again into Cadman. Cadman's fair, nearly in the centre of the square. Looks up, he's got no one to kick it to. Now he has. Puts the ball down. It's a contest down there. Launceston has the front spot. Turns the ball back around, but it's all Longford here. Oh, the ball bounced over the head. Caleb Laycock's in there, and he forces the ball. No, it's out now.
This pressure situation at the moment, isn't it? 1-2-8 Longford, Launceston 1-1-7, 14 minutes gone in this first quarter. Jostling in the contest there between Dudman and Eady. It's gone out the back door. And a clearance there by Crosswell in towards the centre half-back position. The race is on here at the moment. Fleming is going to be first of the football in front of Keeley. Fleming still going. Keeley still on his hammer. Fleming picks up the football. Gets on the right foot. Puts it in towards open space. How it's going to work. Ideal to run on for McGlynn. Goes in towards the forward. It's set up for Bassett. Oh, he came from the fly from the back. Couldn't control the football. Will he go back in for second effort? He's chased it up at the 50. Bassett does go in, but now he's flat on his stomach.
The umpire was going to blow the whistle there for in the back, Peter, but he put the whistle away. It's out to Mitchell Thorpe. Mitchell Thorpe turns around, drives the ball back, but it's all Launceston back in defence. Brings it out the outer side. Kicks it to Walker. Walker on the halfback. Handballs it over. Byron Eady. He's pushed out of it. Wadley comes in. Wadley gets the ball, drives it forward. Caleb Laycock from behind punches the ball, but it's all Launceston. Curry puts the ball down and chases up, but it's forced out of bounds.
Ball to be thrown in just near the Launceston bench. 65 metres out from the Launceston goal, heading to the South Terrace end in front of the gun stand. There it goes, flying back into play. Tap down, I'd have to give that to Termite coming over the top. Doing the roving work is Blake. Hurried little kick, but goes close towards the boundary line. Well done there by Grimer with the football on the right. Grimer, high towards the centre square. Came off hands, coming through his guard. He'll pick up a rolling football. Gets the hot hand pass away. None with the football. Kicks it again. An awkward looking kick towards the centre and front spot.
Moore again. He's had a lot of the football this quarter. Handballs it over. Comes out the centre wing again. Grimer and Launceston player here. Backed up by Croswell. Croswell's done well. He outplayed him at the time. Gets it over to Mitchell Thorpe. Mitchell Thorpe's coming through. Got the pace to get away from him. Puts it up. Oh, yes. Nor again. Jeez, he's had a lot of the football, Peter.
Indeed, he has. He's raking up the possessions in towards the centre wing position. Came flying over the back. Well done there by Nunn. Puts it up towards the centre half forward position. And a good mark. A very good mark there to Young. He had to wait under that football. Well, he was going to get collected. Waddingham, in fact. And he goes to switch play. Manages to find Hammond. Hammond still going and then delivers out there. Looking for Cadman. Cadman's got some vacant space. Some casual trying to pick up the football. Step around one. Give the don't argue to the second, then get on the right foot in towards the 4 line, and it worked out like a charm.
This is Termite again, Peter, just inside the centre square.
Well, look
at centre 50.
Well, talk about Cadman's composure. I mean, he had one come at him, dodged around him. The second gave the don't argue, and the third coming, he put it on the boot and he lined up a Termite.
Yes, just floated in. Termite out on his own, so it's poor man up. I think just Longford's just chasing the ball too much and they're not playing position football at the moment. They are a good running side, but it's, like you said earlier, it's grand final and everything changes. Kicks Termite. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. So Launceston hit the front with 2-1-7 to 1-2-8. Good bit of play from Cadman out on that outer wing.
Well, there you go. 5-point lead to the Blues. Launceston 2-1-13. Longford 1-2-8. 17 and 3/4 minutes gone in this first term. The umpire with the football back in the centre. And Launceston having all the answers at the moment, but still the lead is only slight of 5 points. And we're back in the centre again. Contest going between McCausland and Cadman. Umpire puts the white footy in the turf, an ordinary bounce. Cadman gets the big punch forward. What's going to happen? Walker gets caught with the football straight away. Over the top of him was Grimer. And it's all locked in there. Last man with the football is Wadley. And the umpire.
I can't see the sense in the umpire's bounce and the ball in the grand final when they've been throwing it up all year, and puts the boys out a bit. And I think they should stick by the guns what they've done all year. A good hit and shoulder from Byron Eady, but it's not paid. Paid to Launceston up to Blake. Blake's in there. There's 3-on-1. Byron Eady again grabs the ball. He's just laid a bump and give a kick away, and he's come back to Termite. Termite puts the ball forward. Oh, good punch from Maney. Maney gets the ball out to Tom Cox, but it's all Launceston.
And Baker near the boundary line sets it up top of the square stuff. Oh, geez, having to turn his back on play there was Maney to try and get rid of the football. Hand pass off at the Nunn. Oh, geez, he got out of the traffic. Right foot forwards, getting dangerous close to the boundary line. Oh, good mark.
Grimer on the half-back flank. Looking to play on, plays up to Josh Eustace. Eustace from behind again, he's got to get in front. Ball's forced out by McCausland. Oh, too high. Cadman's got the ball, giving Nagro look. Cadman on the centre wing, just about to drive Launceston back into attack.
I'll tell you what, that's a lovely kick, but it's gone out the back. Laycock dropped what he should have taken. Ball at the bottom of the pack. In there is Curry. And the umpire calls for a bounce. Only 20 minutes gone. The umpire has the football at 45 metres out from the Launceston goal. The ball is thrown high. Missing the tap there was Dudden as the ball hit the deck, and it's McShane against the boundary line. Hooks it up beautifully onto the chest. Oh, great delivery. He'll be ruined that. He thought he'd go the option because he's on the boundary line and the siren blew to rob him of it.
Bit unlucky there, Peter. They had a good chance.
If he could only have his kick again, he's probably thinking to himself. Well, there we are at quarter time. It's Launceston 2-1-13 leading Longford 1-2-8. And Michael, what do you think some of the better players of Longford have been so far?
I think Mitchell Fleming, he's had a fair bit of play on the wing. Young Grimer. Byron Eady at centre half back. He stopped a few good plays, and Thorpe in the ruck. He's give the boys in the centre a bit of drive, but it's been very scrambly football, I think, and playing out of position, right?
And for Launceston, I'd probably say some of the better players. I'm not sure if you agree. McShane's been picking up a bit of the football, and number 2, Young in the back line. Boy, he's had to take a couple of marks when the pressure was on him. Cadman's done very well, picked up a few possessions, and doing fairly well on the ruck as well. I guess the bounce has been favouring him more than anything. But as we look at the goal kickers so far, Launceston, 2 goal kickers, one to Wanningham and the other to Termine, and for Longford, the only goal going to Bassett. So at quarter time on Tassport Video in the under-16s grand final, Launceston 2-1-13, Longford 1-2-8.
There's one player you missed out on Launceston, young Noor. I reckon he's the best man on the ground at the moment. He's had a lot of the football across the half-back line.
It's quarter time on the Northern Tasmanian Junior Football Association under-16 grand final.